The conscious community at that particular time was Sonnetter TV, also known as the House of Consciousness. And you would hear these extraordinary debates from everybody across the community. There was Brother Jabari, there was Dr. Ma'at, Captain Tazariak, every now and again, Dr. Umar Johnson, Brother Polite. But the youngest out of all of those people was a young brother by the name of Marshall Daniels from Buffalo, New York, also known as Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh would be popularized with the Black Woman is God teaching, and his YouTube career took off in a way that I've never seen anybody else do it. His first actual video on YouTube hit 100,000 views, and he was touring around the country. He was debating, he was teaching, he was getting in beefs. The legendary one I remember was him versus the Nation of Islam. And while he was doing good, not everything was peaches and cream. Sandra Bland died around the same time that Young Pharaoh was coming up. And Young Pharaoh was accused of fundraising in Sandra Bland's name and pocketing the money instead of giving it to her family.
He never wanted them.
That's cold-blooded.
That was one allegation.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
yeah, we don't know.
We're
following the story just like y'all.
I've
heard this dude. I knew he was part of the conscious community.
I heard of J. Pharaoh. I don't know about Young Pharaoh.
No, he's
Pharaoh Munch.
I heard of him, but I really wasn't up on his stuff. But this kind of caught my eye. I was like, okay, let's see what's going on, because I saw it a few times on a few people's timelines, so I was just curious. Cool. I figured I'd wait till you showed up.
It was that Young Pharaoh was doing this under multiple GoFundMes that caused people to question his credibility in the conscious community. But Young Pharaoh's views kept going off the charts.
Because people have a short memory. Like I just said.
Black people.
All people.
No.
All people. Yo.
Not to use.
Dude.
Not to use.
They have a different culture. They have a different culture.
We do too.
But what I'm saying is,
we do also.
People in general have similar habits. And right now, because of the microwave society we live in, it's very easy to make people forget. Donald Trump taught you that. He say something crazy and say something else crazy again. So many things you couldn't even remember to check the last one because he's saying the next one.
So much of an abundance.
Yeah.
Of these brothers right here earn your leisure. They ain't Donald Trump. They ain't Trump.
They'll be fine. Anyway, back to this.
Okay.
His teaching in metaphysics, his ideology was bringing a lot of young people to his channel. And when you remember Young Pharaoh, you remember stuff like this.
Or other races, no matter what your genetic code may be, whether it be human-based or Neanderthal-based, you are a different form of the feminine deity of your species, which is your woman.
That's the young.
Son, stop, son. Be easy, son. You hate what?
I can't stand this type of dude. I don't know him at all.
Philosophical type dude.
Oh
he in the back of the cookout holding court. Everybody
extra
playing
words.
Like,
one sentence. I just want to leave.
Nah, son, brother.
Now I don't know. He might be spitting. He might be spitting.
He might be dropping some gems.
Here we go.
You are a different form of the feminine deity of your species, which is your woman.
That's the Young Pharaoh that everybody remembers.
He's right, you know.
But then around 2019 to 2020, Young Pharaoh made a switch from the normal conscious community style of talk to joining in with the conservatives. Now, he was still himself in many ways, but he had this larger fan base, which was...
He got a sword? Is that a samurai sword?
I wouldn't say it's samurai.
This is what I mean by these type of people.
Alibaba. He got one of them.
No, he got, that's the, you mean the curly one?
Yeah, the curve. That's like the curve.
He got the curly one? Okay.
Largely white. And I remember many of the Young Pharaoh supporters at that particular time kind of concerned or questioned why Young Pharaoh would be supporting Trump. And I think it was obvious. It was a lot of money.
He's right, you know.
Young Pharaoh blew up, especially in the conservative arena. However, Young Pharaoh would get himself in a lot of trouble.
So he went he went from
pro-black,
not pro-black,
knowledge itself.
No, Hotep pro-black.
Right, okay.
Strong,
right.
Poetry, slam,
right.
snap.
Dug from underneath a pyramid.
Yeah, right. Came by, kind of, oh my God.
I rock with Trump?
Right. We like Young Pharaoh. He's our guy. Thank you, Pharaoh. I'll say a few words now.
talking about stuff like the COVID-19 and vaccination. He was critical of certain mainstream social movements such as Black Lives Matter. He had also said some hateful things about the Jewish community. And then what happened was YouTube started to change its policies regarding misinformation and harassment, especially amongst COVID-19. And when that adjustment happened, YouTube came and did this to his channel. Now, it wasn't right away that his YouTube channel was gone. He actually raised like $80,000 trying to fight it from his audience, which many people thought that it was a scam. But in July 2020, Young Pharaoh.
So he really went down. So it wasn't really
They took
his
YouTube
audience
channel
switch. They just took his YouTube channel because he was talking about COVID.
So you know you have to be very touchy when it comes. We know
at that time. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah,
more.
yeah,
It's a little lighter
lenient,
now,
a little
but
bit
yeah,
lenient, yeah.
It was a big
filed
deal.
a high-profile federal civil rights case, Daniels versus Alphabet, which is against Google and YouTube because Alphabet is the parent company. He would accuse YouTube of attacking his free speech, and he would not be successful.
Right, because YouTube can do whatever they want. This is
This is their broadcast.
it's their product, it's their company.
Mhm.
Free speech applies to the United States.
Fact.
It's not freedom without consequences, and you
Mhm.
can't do whatever you want on somebody else's
rules.
stuff.
There's
You can
rules.
stand outside on the street corner and say whatever you want.
In fact, in 2023, he would even owe YouTube's lawyers $40,000 for pretty much wasting their time.
Counterfeit.
But before his career went all the way down, Young Pharaoh was still getting to the bag. Now, he did some prison time before coming on to YouTube around 2014.
That's
There
what
you
it
go.
was.
There you go.
That's what it was. I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, this.
He's
quality,
on the flats. He's
This
on the
quality
tears.
of Negro. I
Yeah.
just
Fresh out the
right
penitentiary.
from where we was at.
He was in the
Where we
yard.
was
He
at.
was in the yard.
But being a young dude with a lot of money, he was attracting a whole lot of females. And
Oh,
this
yeah,
would
that's
attract
part of
him
it.
to his baby
That's why you
mama
do it.
by the name of Golden. Now, while Young Pharaoh was getting to the bag and getting to money, he was also living polygamous style relationships, having different women, doing it.
Right, of course, that's part of the talk.
Yeah, that's part of the rap.
You can't start a cult
I
with
need
just
like
with just
5 or 6 to
with
keep
monogamy?
Yeah. I keep my hoes.
somebody, that's what kind of cult is that?
Yeah.
thing. He had moved to Houston. And so at this particular time is when people started to see
Okay,
What just happened?
took a turn, took a left.
No, he went far left.
He took a
That nigga did
He did a U.
a 240. He didn't do a 180. He did a 240.
Yeah,
somewhat of a change in Young Pharaoh. And to be honest, after he lost his channels, like he kind of went off the Richter until we saw this.
But I noticed that he had these long stiletto
him?
nails on
Oh, I'm sorry.
not yet.
I thought that was him. Like, God, done.
Not yet.
with like a cheetah print designs, and like he was like clicking his nails and singing R&B, and then he started.
Young Pharaoh started to appear on social media with some interesting stuff.
I knew there was something wrong with him. I just heard about this dude. I told you. I was right the first time when I said it. I was right.
I mean,
And I'm not even saying it's not wrong if he living that lifestyle with him. I'm just talking, look at all the turns and twists.
to this.
Come on, man.
He's never done before, which is fingernails, which is on live, you know,
Trying
kind of
something
being in a trance, and then taking very provocative pictures, looking out his tongue, doing things like this. When he started doing this on TikTok or Instagram Live, people also started bringing up the obvious.
Now, I don't have a problem with how a man chooses to adorn himself. If you want to wear nails, that's cool with me. However, it just seems out of character for Young Pharaoh. And the comments kept asking him, why you got on nails?
It's just a new character.
He gonna change his name again.
He's been a few characters. He's a character.
No, he been.
That's
Young
what bothered
Pharaoh.
me about him in the first place. You could tell it was phony. Like, just what are you talking about, man?
It bothered me, man. I mean, it's what it is.
I'm just saying I just getting put onto this dude. Through the course of this this story.
Yeah.
When it first started, I was like, okay, all right, positive, brother.
Yeah,
you know,
drop
keep-
some jewels.
Then I heard him talk. I said, oh yeah, that's that game.
Then they say the penitentiary. Oh, all right.
Right. Then he switched to MAGA. I was like, oh, that's weird. And now we here.
No. We left out. He had a harem. He had a bunch.
Yeah, the harem. Yeah, I was on his team for him. I was like, okay.
Women.
I guess he got all that he could get, and then he was
And
like, let me try something different.
Yeah, the Diddy route.
He did the Diddy route.
And then somebody said that he had just gotten out the psych ward.
This was definitely unlike Young Pharaoh. I had never known for him to do stuff like this, never seen it. But once I started to really listen to so many people online, it was two particular conspiracy theories that came out. Number one, Young Pharaoh is being cloned.
Damn. He being cloned.
Black people, please stop with that.
No, son, Jamie Foxx. They said
That I know I'm always saying that people are all the same. That's distinctively black. Black, stop. We're not cloning nobody. Why do you want to clone him?
black.
Who is he to be cloned?
No, man, Young
This
Pharaoh.
random dude.
He not a random guy, man.
Somebody kidnapped him and replaced him
For
with
what?
somebody
To what avail?
else. There's another theory that Young Pharaoh was kidnapped by MK Ultra. And if you guys don't know what MK Ultra was,
Right,
this was
it's
like
a
a
mind
top
control
secret illegal human experimentation program run by the CIA from
Young
1953 to 1973. Now, this is during the Cold War, and this program was designed to develop chemical, biological, and psychological techniques for mind control, brainwashing, and behavioral modification, right, to gain advantages. And if you look at what's going on with Young Pharaoh, then people could argue that that's what they think, that he
Or the truth that nobody wants to accept is he was always crazy, and you should have noticed this sooner.
Right.
That's why everybody coming up with all these.
And now this is the end
excuses.
results. And now they like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's fine. He caught me for a half a second in the beginning of the video. I could imagine if you were out there, like, oh, he sounds pretty smart. Then you listen a little bit, you're like, oh. Okay. There's something wrong with him.
All right, we get it.
And there's something wrong with him. He's crazy.
he's had some level of chemical and psychological changes to what he used to be from then to now. And then the conspiracies kept coming.
He started bringing other women into his relationship. That was the first red flag because it was always just him and Golden and their children. And he started trying to, do the poly thing or whatever. And that's what really effed him up. And I feel like it was one of those girls that set him up.
Now, this is interesting to me because I saw similar things happening with Brother Polite, although Brother Polite didn't get fingernails.
Polite.
The fact is that once they got a lot of
Like Cardinal Official.
money, they stopped being the very humble guy in the conscious community, and then they became somewhat of a superstar. More women, more exposure, and then fell very, very, very hard. This is what she's saying about Young Pharaoh, that he had a certain level of knowledge, but he didn't understand the spiritual warfare that was against him. And then there was this.
So once he got to a certain level, bought that big house and all of these things, that's when he started getting spiritually attacked to the T.
And that matches up to this.
Spiritual warfare was being aimed at him. It was making him believe that his baby mamas was the enemy, while he was surrounding himself with a bunch of strangers and bringing in a bunch of new weird people.
Now this
He was crazy. And then he got money, and it allowed him to be more crazy.
Yeah. Make him be, he could be who he wanted to be.
And he used this crazy, because crazy people be having influence over people, and he got them girls, and he went crazy with them too. And now he's even more crazy.
Yep.
whole idea that Young Pharaoh had weird people around him, which explains his downfall in
he's the weird
sexuality, preference change possibly, is because someone else came into his life. I'm not sure of that. I mean, I've heard an interview that Young Pharaoh recently did. He sounds normal. He seems like he still has a preference for women. He believes that he is okay.
Can't come back from that, son. We seen it. We just saw it. Can't come back from that, man. Listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck, and I'm gonna try to be very select with my words.
Please do.
It's no different from a woman being gay, and it's nothing wrong with a woman being gay. A woman be gay, and then she come back and she be like, you know what? I like dudes again. Cool, but a dude,
no.
You go on the other side, and you like, you know what?
It's like joining the Crips.
What?
Which one of them is blood in, blood out? The MS-13 or something.
I didn't say that, man.
Once you in there,
can't no turning back.
Okay.
Pause.
And again, I'm not knowing why he's doing this or what's really going on with him, but that's the accusation. But I can tell you that not everybody believes it.
Young Pharaoh now got.
But that's how the young boys is, though, yo. They be wearing fingernail polish and purses and stuff.
No, not all of them.
That don't mean that's how the young boys is.
So, not all of
That's
them.
how they is now. That's just the style.
It's not. Son, don't make me cuss. I don't want to do push-ups right now. Son, it's not a style.
It's just a style. That's how it is. We old. We don't know. They wear the crop tops, belly button out,
and wear a purse.
And a purse.
And
their nails done.
The old school jelly shoes.
Yeah. We don't know. That's what it is. O'Shea, us, we all old. We don't know what we talking about. That's regular. He regular.
Pictures with his nails. He got some cat nails acting like a cat. You know who was acting like a cat before him?
Who?
Nature Boy. You know who came up?
Ric Flair was acting like a cat.
Is that what we talking about? He didn't say Nature Boy. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man.
Together with Young Pharaoh, Nature Boy. You know what y'all did for Nature Boy? You made excuses for him. Now when I see the comments, y'all talk about they got him, MK Ultra. What was Young Pharaoh doing that was going to stop the government, stop the world?
Right.
Now, Captain Zaryak, who...
That's what I mean. Like, why they want him? And why is this? He's another one. Oh, my God.
Son, it's not me. Israelite.
So I'm about to choose me or something, yo.
Choose a what?
I don't know. Some kind of... I need a stick. A
YouTube. We working on something. 92 strong, man. Don't stop comedy. Work on that.
I need a. I
wish I would see you come in.
I need a preaching point.
Then we would be canceled because we'd be here fighting, rumbling, tearing this whole thing up.
Collaborated with the conscious community in sign that.
He got a wrestling belt on his face. A little baby wrestling belt. All right, I'm sorry. That's
this Nature Boy right here?
Oh, this the Nature Boy?
I don't know.
No, he brought up Nature Boy. He not the
this
Nature
dude
Boy.
got toothpicks stuck in his joint.
All right, we messing up. All right, here we go. We're going to take it back.
All right,
Nature Boy was acting like a cat at first, but he did. He won the Intercontinental Championship. This dude put it on his head.
Now, Captain Zaryak, who collaborated with the conscious community in Sonnetter, said that, hey, this is something that happens in the conscious community all of the time. These guys abuse women. These guys scam. These guys do a whole bunch of hurtful stuff. And what people are doing right now is making excuses for them. And I kind of saw similar things with Brother Polite when he got arrested, when he was accused of dealing with one of his wife's daughters. He's now in prison. There was a lot of people making excuses for him. And Young Pharaoh, even though he doesn't have any kind of sexual charges against him
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We not wishing it
but
on
he
him,
also
we not wishing it on him, but I'm just saying it be happening.
Went on the same path with multiple women, trying to live a life of polygamy, losing himself, not being.
I don't think polygamy automatically makes you crazy.
No, I don't know.
I don't think it's that part. I think it's his drastic swings in different directions. Plus the way he was talking in the beginning.
He might have been getting high, son. He looked like he might have been under influence or something.
Maybe.
Of something.
Maybe. Or he was just always off. I think he was just always off. But he can talk at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies liked him. He knew how to twist his words.
Right.
And now, he been through that phase and he to the cat phase, apparently.
Able to handle the fame and the money. And now he's living in Detroit, I believe, in a modest apartment, kind of going crazy. And to be honest, I don't really know what to believe, but I do know that something has happened to him. I believe that he's probably going crazy and probably needs some mental help. I don't really think that this is a sexual preference or anything going on, in my honest opinion. I think it is something that's more serious. And being in this business for as long as I have, I know many people think that being a YouTuber is just being a YouTuber, but it's not. This can really get to your head and it can really ruin you. I thank God that I was able to start doing good on the platform in my 30s, because if I had that same level of experience and money in my 20s like Young Pharaoh did, I probably wouldn't be on the platform, and I don't know where.
So that's what O'Shea is feeling like, the crash of having it all.
Early
money,
on, at a young
several
age.
wives, rolling, doing good, having it all shut down.
That ain't it.
We
seen
just
it.
snap.
Nigga crazy.
I don't know, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Is Young Pharaoh just crazy, or did he always have a little
sugar in his tank?
Oh man, ooh, we're failing as a people.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles.